and welcome to Perspectives. My name is Jeff Brenner and I am your host. Airline fees are already at an all-time high, and now you may have to pay to pee. CEO Michael O'Leary of Dublin's RyanAir said at a press conference that he will be charging his passengers to use the restroom on his flights.
This is what the lead into the article said. Cross your legs, pay to pee on airlines is coming. I'm like lost for words, you know. I mean, now living in LA and being from Chicago, who goes back home quite often, people, that's a 4-hour flight.
Well, actually, what this came about was that they really have gotten to the point where they really are in such desperate financial place, these airlines, that they have to find more and more ways to recoup some of their costs.
Right.
And this particular CEO, Michael O'Leary, has been known to be a little bit off the wall with his choices. Yet he runs a very successful airline in Europe where they sometimes often have fares that are like £1, British pound, from like London to Madrid or London to Rome. So they do.
Right. But they have those low airfares. But did you also read on to the airfare is low? But now we charge you. Well, sir, you have an oxygen mask hanging over your seat. That's an additional $2.
No, they don't.
Okay, no, and sir, if you want to check your luggage, that's an additional $20. And they even charge you to even bring your purse on board.
But you know what? I mean, I still think that's total greed. I mean, I would rather just pay more for the ticket and go on the flight.
But then you're still paying either way.
You know what? I don't want to pay $1 or a pound and then have like, okay, $20 here, $15 there. So I know exactly how much. I just want to pay a flat rate for the ticket and go on my flight and bring my bags and do what I need to do.
But for other people, like students that are backpacking around Europe,
they're charging for the bag to come on the flight too.
They don't have two bags that they want to check.
She figured, see, they could pay less. They might be able to hold their pee.
Well, hey, I have the bladder of steel,
they might be able to hold their pee.
I mean, still.
What's a flight in Europe? An hour? I love the idea that you can control your own cost to be able to decide whether or not you want the oxygen mask.
So does that mean control your own pee?
Right. I told you I'm going to carry my
I can't do it. I'm on too much medication. I have to be able to pee.
The CEO, Mr. O'Leary, says, frankly, if we think 20% of our passengers in a year would use the facility, if they paid £1 per passenger, and a pound is roughly about $2.50, I think, it would raise about £15 million and would help us to pass on £15 million pounds worth of fare savings to the traveling public.
Right, but then everybody be going to the doctor with a bladder infection. Because everybody, what's wrong? You just got a urinary tract infection for trying to hold your pee for 6 hours.
Who's going to be holding their pee when it costs $1? I mean, I think you guys are getting
those students that you talked about that don't have any money. Those are the ones that are going to be trying to hold them.
Even though I don't agree with this guy, I really don't agree with him, but I think his idea will catch on. I hate to say it.
Well, that's the luggage and everything.
It's going to stay. It's a great idea. I hate to say it. I don't agree, but I agree with the capitalism.
I mean, he's making money from an idea.
It's going to stay. It's going to catch on because guess what? When do we start paying for water?
But wait, you really are on shark. Water, you really are. I believe it now.
Water is free. You get on an airline, you need to pee, you pee. Now, who the heck says we have to pay for water? Now, everybody's catching on.
So I see what you're saying. We're going to give you the water for free to force you to have to pee. And then you pay to pee. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's a conspiracy. Free water, baby. Drink more water.
This guy is so smart, it's going to catch on. People are going to do the same thing.
I think what happens in Ireland stays in Ireland.
It's going to catch on.
That's what I think.
Robert's right about one thing. It comes down to free market capitalism. Americans will not, the airlines here will not do it because Americans will not put up with it. They will revolt. There is no American that's going to pay to use the toilet on an airline.
They will start taking the train.
They're not gonna, this will not happen in America. Part of the reason why this is a European airline, right? That's what they do over there. They charge a tax for this. You can't buy a pack of gum without paying the 20% VAT tax. That's what they do. They're always picking everybody's pocket.
I think it's a great business for Robert. You could lend money to people who have to pee on the plane and they don't.
Exactly. That's why Robert wants to do it.
Maybe I'll get hooked up one of those P2P. You know.
But I'll fix them.
There you go.
I'll wear one of my least favorite outfits, and I'll sit right there in that chair.
You're just vicious. You're threatening somebody with your pee.
I'll be sitting there going, what's wrong? Just had to pee.
That's great. I think this guy is, yeah, like you said, Jeff, he's thinking outside of the grid, and I think he has a great idea. I mean, it's going to work for him.
You like his idea, Robert.
No, that's from a guy who can pee in a bottle.
It's kind of strange. Listen to what I'm saying. I don't agree with what he's doing.
But you want the money.
I know that he's doing this correctly due to money.
And I agree with Robert, and I think that it
will
happen.
Jen,
I think it will happen.
Jen, ladies,
Okay.
you know, I can see you charge me for peanuts and a sandwich, but not the necessary evils. Come on now.
No, I think Jen is right. They should give you everything. When you pay a fee and you get on there, everything should be included.
If I ever get a plane ticket and I see a P charge, a surcharge for peeing, Houston, we have a problem.